Another contentious issue between the U.S., Israel, and the Palestinians is Israel's decision to designate 6 Palestinian human rights organizations as terror entities. Israel's Ministry of Defense says the 6 groups operate as an organized network under the leadership of the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, or PFLP. The U.S., along with Israel and its allies, consider the group to be a terrorist organization.
The decision was made on a factual and legal basis after this issue was examined in the Ministry of Justice, and in this sense, it relies on a solid basis.
The Palestinian Authority condemned the move, and Palestinian activists from the groups called on the international community to help reverse the decision.
Closing the organizations and declaring them as a terrorist organizations, which it will affect their work on a daily basis. They will affect their programs, they will affect their staff.
The U.S. stopped short of condemning Israel, but State Department spokesman Ned Price said Israel gave the U.S. no advance warning.
We'll be engaging our Israeli partners for more information regarding the basis for these designations.
Israel's internal security apparatus says the groups constitute a lifeline for the PFLP, raising funds and money laundering, employing and financially compensating terrorists, and facilitating the recruitment of activists to the military arm of the PFLP. According to the Israeli daily Haaretz, representatives of Israel's Shin Bet security services and defense ministry headed to Washington to present Israel's evidence that the groups are indeed connected with the PFLP. Olga Deutsch, vice president of NGO Monitor, says her organization has been trying to show the connection between humanitarian groups and terror organizations like the PFLP for years.
Increasingly over the years, we have seen connections. They go to conferences, they share the same platforms. They have Shawan Jabarin, the head of Al-Haq, which is one of the most prominent Palestinian human rights groups, representing PFLP in many formal meetings.
Deutsch says the paradox is that the Palestinian people are the victims of the scam. Instead of being served by true human rights groups, their needs are hijacked for political and terrorist causes.
Alpha, Omega.